Hello everyone, welcome to Fine Moon Rising. This is Sagittarius' July 2025 Tarot and Energy Sigil. The cards that I'm pulling for you will direct the sigil. What is a sigil but chaos magic? And so this is your July energy. First I have the Justice card, then the Four of Coins, and then the Double card, which doesn't seem like a good spread there. But this is a big reset of a karmic balance. So you're done with this. Basically, this is what this means is as Leo season is starting, you are officially out of your karmic, whatever you've had to be in for a while, and now it's time to start over. So time to tip the scales is what I heard when I pull it out. Is time to tip the scales. So you're in charge now. Yeah, no one else, just you. And also, money could possibly be keeping you trapped in a career, trapped in a relationship, something like that. There is some sort of money situation that is keeping you trapped. So, and are we going to quit our job? No, we're not going to do that. But why? Because we need money. But you may be actively looking for other employment, that type of thing, or investing your money differently or budgeting your money differently so you're not as trapped. What do you want to do? Do you want to travel more? What do you want to do? So you're going to be finding what you would like to do. Okay, so after pulling the cards, I have developed an affirmation that will be directing your sigil. And the affirmation is, I am free. It's simple, it's very you, and it's great for the Leo season. You are free. Done with that karmic situation. All right, so I've drawn it. You'll see the tarot popping up right here in my very well used tarot cards. That's what all that white is around him. And I say I am free, and I remove all the vowels, and I keep the consonants, and I make this sigil for you. Okay? Now, it was like, when I was drawing it, it felt like it wanted to jump off the page. And so you'll see kind of at the end where there's a lot of sweeping motions, and I kind of felt like the colors wanted to jump off onto the blue tape and just like leave the page and leave the desk and go, you know? So there's something here about something is keeping you trapped and uncomfortable, and you're going to be free from that. And I think it's a lot of mental mental hurdles. You're going to be getting around all that. So there's no bounds any longer. No, you're not trapped, which is really good. Okay, let's move into your astrology, and then we'll move into some tarot as well. So Uranus and Gemini, it's going to be different for everyone, but for you, it's advancements in relationship connections, networking, and all of this is going to help you get unstuck. You're going to be meeting people that you never thought you would, maybe joining things that you never thought you would, and now you're going to be spending time kind of on yourself and your connections and your networking, because I think you feel like, it's the only way to see what's out there, the only way to get yourself unstuck is by reaching out. And so you'll be maybe joining something that you thought you had some interest in, and now you're just taking those steps. All right, so travel opportunities, or possibly an extended stay somewhere, or possibly a move. Okay, so, and don't stress about travel right now. We do have a retrograde coming up, of course, and don't stress about travel plans that might be needing alteration. Just kind of go with the flow, and I think you're very good at that, so I think you'll be okay. But big career opportunities on the horizon, especially as we enter into Leo season. All right. And if you're a speaker, by the way, then your people will start to hear you. And even if you're not, you might have felt like your whole life that nobody's hearing what you're saying. Now is the time where you're actually going to be heard and understood by people, or at least feel that they hear and understand you. Okay, so you're speaking such that people can hear you, can understand you, that kind of thing. And it's not that you're dumbing things down. It's just that people are just more receptive to what you have to say. You've leveled up in your power. All right, so also speak peacefully. And what I mean by that is during this retrograde, especially, with partners, friends, something like that, family, you might have to just rein it in, be a little kind, watch your words, say things just a little differently, and then you can move from there. Let's move right into the tarot here. And overarching energy, we do have the 10 of coins. We also have the 6 of coins, and we have the King of coins. And I kind of love this reading. You may not love it so much, but I love it. It just means you're getting over a lot of hurdles. Okay, so we're starting at the 10 of coins, right? You're looking towards your happiness. That's what you're interested in. These are 3 coins cards. And coins, of course, are the pentacles. And so you're looking towards your happiness. You're looking toward building a life for yourself, building up your nest egg, maybe changing careers, things like that. You're no longer interested in staying where you are, staying stuck, staying trapped, being under somebody's thumb. If there's somebody who has been controlling the money, I think you're going to be releasing that, releasing yourself out of that, and you're going to come to the King of Coins. You might be taking a different position, you might be leveling up, you might be taking a training, you might be doing a lot of different things in order to kind of level yourself up financially. And there's going to be opportunities for you to take to level yourself up. We do have the Five of Cups, so there is some sort of heartbreak that may have occurred in the past, and I get like 3 months or something like that, but there's some sort of 4 months, okay. In the past, there is some sort of heartbreak that could have occurred. It just lets you down. There's something about letting you down, and you're moving out of that, because we do come into the Two of Cups as your energy, and that is stuff coming together. It's exciting, it's happy, it's one of my favorite cards of the deck. It just means things are just going to fall into place as they should, as they were supposed to. And maybe you were fighting against that, but now you're seeing the logic of it all. The love of it all is what's happening here. We do have the Knight of Wands here, and that is that passionate energy to move forward. Could be with someone in connection, could also be a career path that you really, really dig, and you're willing to take those steps to move forward, because we do have the Eight of Coins in your conscious reality, which is definitely starting over after having other experiences. And so I do feel like you're actively building up your nest egg, and then it's coupled with some other cards here that mean entrepreneurship. So you may be grabbing an opportunity to just make more money, find things that based on your experiences. Then we have the Death card here in your subconscious, and of course that is that transformation. I think you kind of see everything clearly. You don't want to be held back anymore, and I think that's going to cause this transformation. And with the big Leo energy that's coming in, you're definitely moving in that direction. We do have the Four of Cups, and you've just been attacking things as the grass is greener, I see it, I know it, the grass is greener, watch me go. And for you, it's absolutely true. So I do feel like there's greater expansion, greater opportunity coming for you in the future. It's very positive energy for you, but you've kind of been like, I see it, I sort of see it, but then I'm stuck here. But that's not the energy you're going to be in as we hit Leo season. And also towards the end of the month, July 30, you're definitely going to be moving out of that karmic cycle of something has been trapping you, and you feel like maybe it's a guilt thing, and now you're releasing that and letting it go. King of Swords, making a solid plan of action. We absolutely have to be doing that. Make a solid plan of action. For your future happiness, that includes money, that includes how you're budgeting your time, who you're talking to, who you're devoting your energy to, and what things are taking over your time. Monitor your time. Just watch what you do during the day, and you're going to see things that you're like, you know what, I'm not really interested in that anymore. And you're just seeing how stuff is coming together for you, all the different energies around you, the people around you and all their energies. And then you're going to just kind of be seeing things and seeing how everything is fitting together for your life and how you got to this place. All right, so the Temperance card, that's you showing up. Hello, Sagittarius. But you do have this Temperance card, and that's your environment. You're coming into your power. Of course you are. You're coming into your power. And I think you're just, with the Leo energy, I feel like it's just giving that boost to come into your power even more so. And so I feel like after you get out of this karmic whatever it was, things are just going to be brighter, happier, more balanced, more exciting, more free for you. All right, we do have the Six of Cups here, and that's your advice. It's this nostalgia card that means, what made me happy in the first place about XYZ? Does it make me happy anymore? This is evaluation, and with that Cancer energy, beginning of the month, we can absolutely use that lovely energy in order to evaluate things. What makes you happy? What makes you sad? And you can use those words. That makes me sad. I don't want to do that. That makes me happy. I do want to do that. And so it's very simple, very easy, and that's what you'll be doing there. And so that's actually the advice for you. We do have the King of Wands, and he is my great entrepreneurial. That's why I thought there might be some sort of money-making situation that is happening, or you're going to run into some funds that you have, you know, been waiting on, something like that, something coming together for you. But he is the entrepreneurial card, but not also very empathetic. He's not just, you know, gonna steamroll everybody, but he's empathetic. He's also that card of ruling with passion, getting everybody else excited around him and on board with whatever he wants to do. And so you're going to come into that energy, that happy, lovely energy of making things happen for yourself. And I think people are going to feel that around you, and they're going to want to get on board with that. So if you're worried that as you're changing, as you're releasing this karmic balance and actually intrinsically changing yourself, leveling up, that people aren't going to keep up with you, I think they're going to be more drawn to you than ever. So watch out for that, you know, like people might be wanting to ride on your coattails, that type of thing. And I think you're just going to be mindful of all those energies because you're going straight shot forward. Okay. If you enjoyed this reading, Sagittarius, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.